Neenah joined school district confirming that an adult was tased by a Neenah High School resource officer during school hours earlier today. The district saying that an adult family member of a student began to physically interfere with the officer in their office, leading to the adult being taken into custody and the student being detained. They also say the incident was isolated to that office and that no other students or staff were involved in the incident. The situation is said to be resolved, but it's unclear whether the adult will face any charges. Time now.